Amy Rizzuto of Amy Rizzuto Photography, vlogging to you today from Red Bank, New Jersey. Now, Red Bank is a really special place to Matt and I because this is actually where Matt got my engagement ring. 2.5 years ago, Matt and I were eating breakfast at a coffee shop called Zebu when we looked across the street and saw Hamilton Jewelers. Now, I was really drawn into Hamilton's because it had a regalness about it that reminded me of Breakfast at Tiffany's, which is one of my favorite movies. We walked across the street to the jewelry store and started looking at engagement rings. Matt and I had been together for almost 5 years at the time, and we were definitely talking about getting married. A salesman named Ralph came up to us and started to pull us over to a large case with one diamond displayed by itself. This diamond was beautiful. It was cushion cut and it had little diamonds all around it. It was also 5 carats. He was like, "You have to try this on, this would be perfect for you." And I put it on my finger and I fell in love right away. Now, there's no way I thought I was ever going to get this ring, but I finally felt like I had found what I was looking for. Little did I know, later that week, Matt actually called up Ralph, and together they worked on designing a custom ring based on the diamond we saw in the case. When he proposed to me and we saw the similarity between the two, I was so excited, and I couldn't have been happier. Today we are going to talk about how to shop for engagement rings. I've got 3 tips for you guys, and I hope that they help. My first tip, be open-minded. When I was looking at wedding rings, I always thought I wanted a round cut diamond. I knew that these were the most brilliant of the diamonds, and I had my heart set on it. When I started trying on rings, I began gravitating more towards the cushion cut just because it had that vintage feel I wanted. It's just like when you're shopping for a wedding dress. You might think you know what you want, but when you go to try it on, you want to make sure you have an open mind. The second tip is to know the 4 C's: cut, color, clarity, and carat. Now, the first one is the cut of the diamond, and this is the one most people know. Some popular cuts that you might recognize are the round, the princess, which is the square, the cushion cut, the emerald, and the marquee. There are many, many cuts, and so make sure you go and look at all of those, try them on, and figure out what really works best on your hand. The second one we're going to talk about is clarity. Now, clarity is basically saying how perfect the diamond is. The clarity ranges from F for flawless all the way down to I2 for imperfect. The small incisions or clouds in the diamond are what determine the clarity of it, and usually you can't see it unless you look at it with a microscope. The third C is color. Now, the color ranges from D to Z. D is a perfectly white and clear diamond, and Z has a little bit of a yellowish tint. If you're talking to your jeweler, you definitely want to ask what the color of the diamond is. The last C is carat. Now, a lot of people think the carat is how big the diamond is, but it's actually how much it weighs. No matter what your carat size, the cut and the setting can make it look bigger or smaller. I definitely suggest going and trying on diamonds to see which one looks best on your finger. The last tip we're going to talk about is the budget. It's common for men nowadays to spend about 3 months of their salary on a diamond for their future wife. But this is not a hard and fast rule. You want to make sure that when you're shopping around, you get something that you know that your future wife is going to love for the rest of her life, but is not going to break the budget. The last thing you want to do is to go into a marriage in debt. I hope these tips have helped. This is Amy Rizzuto of Amy Rizzuto Photography, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.